Maybe I should just play with my speakers instead of using headset. I can just sit back and relax now. It's time to do the story quest. I have been playing off stream, but yeah, I haven't done the story quest yet.
Bullies, let's race.
Huh. Wuthering Waves survey. Can't see the survey, right? I have to capture it. See what window capture. Ito to do this properties. It has to be must be desktop capture. Wait, what desktop capture? Wait. Play capture, right? Not working. Select capture this. Ah, there you go. Let's answer this on stream. And I'll just remove the capture after. Thank you for agreeing. Yeah. Start. What is my age? Prefer not to disclose. What the fuck? Okay, that's the shortest survey ever. All right. What the heck? Sanay na ako doon. They don't want my opinion. They don't care. I think it's them. I'm still gonna get my astrites though. Maybe. Just showing up. There should be sound. Okay. Is my mic working? Hello? Yes, it is. Okay, let's go. Eglatown. Kona is here, right? I've seen clips on YouTube. I couldn't avoid them. It's fine.
You there, Abster?
Abster. Autoplay.
What's up?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinels say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky? Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
The tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Eglatown would be a perfect launch pad.
Launchpad. I'm drinking coffee right now. Wait. Ah, there's this where Chicona is. And she's doing that with a leaf? That's crazy.
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
I just go with the simple one.
Wow. A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece. Salutations, Rover. My name is Chicona, a wandering bard. I'm glad to have met you.
They say Chicona is the giving away Chicona for free during the anniversary. Let's see.
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartathea.
Or Titia.
She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartathea since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time, to see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Recreate the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartathea? The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count. Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it. Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
How do you change gender, by the way? I've seen some people do it. I haven't checked.
Tune into my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Laureate.
Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them. What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment, but this seems unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
I think it's kind of confusing. I don't understand it either. Hello? Why isn't my controller working?
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan, the Thrunodian. But you really don't have any idea?
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis. I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
You rang? Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart.
What do you mean? Right now, are we kind of like apparitions?
Basically, we're sorta in that hover mode you once joked about. Nothing new to me, though.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo? Yes, I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. Though there is little that remains of my resonance powers. I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's... I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals. I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier.
Thrunodian smell.
Thrunodian smell I'm getting from ya?
The scent of a Thrunodian. You can perceive the Thrunodian.
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Over the cool.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Thrunodian powers before in Jinzhou. So it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Thrunodian's resonator?
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodians' powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well. After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
You're fully calm about this. You're willing to trust Abby.
Spending so much time alone in the Sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities. I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the
My
answers
god,
I'm
the
seeking.
side. I'm reminded again of the side.
I
The
want to
side
know
views
what's going on
of
with
this game.
Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your Sonorosphere?
A part of the Sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter. I'm afraid that won't do. That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the Sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish. I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
Her head is blinking. It's Ultraman.
It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep your promise. No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
Okay.
Rover? Rover? Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach? Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were...
But you were dead.
Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it was really helpful.
Oh my god. First day back on the
Helpful for your
job.
sleeping troubles, hmm?
That's what I get. A bot. Can't believe these bots verify their actual account just to spam.
So
Shit.
my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments. The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
A big cat, actually.
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you plan to do next?
Oh, it's
Pardon the intrusion, my lady. My name is Sebastian. As per my lady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
The Phasalia family? The one that's likely worshipping the Threnodian?
look at
Why
Chacona.
does she want to talk with me?
My lady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
We got awkward poses.
I will convey your message to my lady.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta. She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say. I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm? She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first? I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts.
Ah, her facial expressions are actually nice. Clickbait titles. What the? What's its translation? Oh my god. This is a Zoomer game. Let me screenshot the Chacona face.
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
How about the shortened version? Can you replay this? They're supposed to be. They supposedly updated the review, right? You can, but I haven't checked. So hold up. Let me just do some stuff. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. I'll get into the details later.
Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita.
Oh my god, it's so hot.
Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over.
Yeah, that's
Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor. Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
only the bad stuff.
In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cardathea spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier. Can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
And the facial expressions are getting better, actually. Quest unlocked. Okay, I've seen clips of these, so I'm gonna make some food first. I couldn't avoid getting spoiled. It's fine. I don't really mind too much. Where is it? Either Lotus salad. Pizza classica. Pizza tropical. Okay, let's make one Lotus salad first. I think I can just buy from
Welcome to Margaritas. Your pizza will be hot and fresh in no time.
Pizza tropical. Who can I buy ingredients
Let's
from?
race.
Is it really just from here? Gondola Market. Okay, I guess. Flour. Give me 5. 5 should be enough.
Bullies, let's race.
Pizza Classica. Wait, I already bought. Oh my god, I already bought the Pizza Tropical. It's fine. Nuvola pasta. When can I get the good pizza? Gold Star Pizza. Oh my god, stop. Leave. Portobello. So far away. Resonance Beacon? Ah, it wasn't there before. Okay.
Hello. I received Chacona's memo. To think the head of the Phasalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Phasalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gate. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cardathea mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find it.
Got it.
Oh my god, I'm killing the Pokemon. Sorry guys. I Didn't mean to kill you. Diggy duggy. Ora, ora.
First to the treasure!
Wait, where's the... Is it inside? Must
Now,
be
if
inside.
you'll please just follow me.
Okay. Oh, okay. Anime. Anime. Ah, it's mother. It's my mom.
One moment, please. I shall inform Milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary. To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who extended
my
the
God.
invitation.
Oops, are so big.
Cantarella Phasalia, 36th matriarch of the Phasalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
So is she like
Honorable
36 years
laureate,
old?
The new crown of the Carnival.
Have you seen my crown by any chance?
Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse.
I should have
You
chosen
may
the
also
other.
call me Cantarella.
I should have chosen the other option.
Now, shall we proceed to my study?
Okay, mommy. Mother. It's been some time on. Those to the CS never favor. Are there other guys? Oh, there are kids. Hello, kids. Hello, fellow kids. Fiore. Tomaso. When did you start buying tea from Mahalo? Would you care for more tea? Oh wait, it's just gonna repeat it. Yep. Let's explore the area first. That looks like a hidden doorway, right? Also this one. Such well-mannered echoes. What did you say?
First to the treasure!
Velvet Dream. Never really cared about side branches of family like us. The unknown lurking in the depths, that's true. Kusugakis. They're so small. Acolyte Kaleto. Master of the city, military trick the acolyte thinking he was devout after he died in posthumously made him an acolyte. Nice. Does allow children to lie. I don't understand. No dialogue? Okay. What these guys? No? Daya. Miss Rosemary? He wants to poison someone. That's crazy. Covered in dust, that's part of this. Have someone clean it. Understood. Big Bertha. Oh, it's a cat. There's no treasure inside here? It's crazy. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, she's still here. What the heck?
First to the treasure.
Hey, everyone disappeared. Never mind. Oh, maybe the time changed. No, let's check first. Sibila. It's for the family business. Septimon. Salvage something like that. Kitchen amount for this. Yeah. For scavenging. How much did it change? Did anyone else knew?
First to the treasure.
Yago! Oh my god, it's Yago. Petals are still. Don't tell Mr. Sebastian. What the fuck? Don't tell him. Please. Oh, there's a. Damn. Like a corner here. No children's laughter, no ghosts here. What the heck? Hello, Hikros. I'm good, I'm good. Just playing WoWa again. How about you? How's Valorant? Celinda. Don't eat anything here, okay? Don't let the good man. No good man come. I'm one game off to Ascendant. Nice, nice. Good luck. Are you playing right now or not?
First to the treasure.
Resting for the moment? Okay, okay. Really not okay. Can't clean this stuff. you're being watched. I have to go inside first. The more I see WoW, the more it feels like Genshin. And they're both open world. Nah, I don't know. WoW looks better, for sure. Genshin is just Unity. This is Unreal Engine.
Won't you have a seat?
WoW was better, true.
I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto.
My god, her boobs are so big.
Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still
some
hold
take
a
some time,
grudge?
right? Sometimes a long time.
Won't you accept my apology?
Okay, I will.
This tea, is it from Jinzhou?
See, I'm a very cordial person. Can I have some cupcakes too?
I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the
Oh my
Visalia
God.
family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna? So you've noticed something is amiss? As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded. The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous two attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see. Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart? Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers.
Yeah, even the
Once
others
the
don't
soul
know.
fractures,
The Wantalis
the
don't
mind
know.
will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request. Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
Okay. Damn, she's gone right away. No treasures? That's crazy.
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Curious about that statue. It represents the unbroken friendship between the Phasaelius and the Order. But in the eyes of outsiders, it is more a symbol of defeat and submission.
The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
These are This is it.
Oh my god, no. My dialogue. Should have stopped first.
Are you prepared?
Yes.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave. Even if you want to.
Okay. Oh wait, the other side also open? No. Oh no, migraine. Vertigo.
Just as I expected. The Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in the sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form. A majestic steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian. Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save Imperator.
Much easier said than what makes you think I can do that.
In return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make.
Oh damn. Joe is still in the middle of recovery. Yeah, it hasn't been so long, right?
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Renacita.
Carlota's gonna lose it.
I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate?
She already knows about it, of course.
The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction. The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator Though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact.
That's not how Joey found their resonator.
That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space. With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
And what about Cardathia?
The martyred maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead.
Alright, say the real maiden was already chosen.
In the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the Divine Trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers. While overclocked, of course. Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere. When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The maiden is dead."
The queen is dead.
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathia's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the Sonaro sphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinshi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening? If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
Pull out the sword.
I suppose all that's left is its symbolic value. However, do handle it with care. It is a family heirloom. I've heard of your unique methods and formidable
Unique
strength.
methods. He's the MC after all.
Rover, who are you really?
Call me the Blessed Maiden. He's just
The
trolling.
Sentinel's arbiter?
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me.
Man, it's been 30 minutes of yapping. No, it's 1 hour.
I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive. What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel. We Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Master.
Then, I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
We only just for finding Imperator. We have a deal. Yeah. That didn't change anything.
Turvin can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
The only question now is how we reach Cardathia and Imperator Sonaro Sphere.
We can discuss it on the way.
So you are the one that Cardathia sensed wandering outside the Sonaro Sphere.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish. There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Phasalia estate that leads directly to the Sonorosphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lifts.
Are all these mechanisms really necessary?
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them. Some were specifically built in case an outsider decided to visit.
Yeah, even the Montellis have secret entrances and stuff. Crazy, right? Wait, there's 3 statues of them.
Why do the Thessalias have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonaro Sphere?
Before it became a Sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Thessalias and the Order, and this underground cable car was intended to send scions of the family to school. The elevator is merely a later addition I had built for easy access.
It's very convoluted, actually. Which are they active? No more breakables. Oh, what the heck? You can go down here. I fly. I can. Bore waters. Oh, it's an actual. Wait, no. This outside. Okay, I see. Oh. Should have checked this map first before I went straight ahead. Oh well. Oh, there's no blaster anymore.
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective. Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
Indeed.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh. And what rumors have you heard?
That you're a recluse, a mystic obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and
You
that you
just-
poisoned your predecessor.
She just said everything.
Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong's states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Who is it?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true. I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest. We Thessalians have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet
I should have
remains.
Explored
When
the
the
map
soul
first.
of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation.
Oh, she's 36 years old, right?
Outside, they call me the Bane, but historically every head of the Thessalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet.
It was an awkward pause, actually.
We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the
You know what?
Sonora
Let's
Sphere
explore
itself
upstream.
lies at its center.
Let's just keep doing the.
We shall continue on foot from here.
He's kind of tall, huh? I wish she does she have the same dodge as Baiji? They need to make other resonators with the Baiji dodge. It's the best dodge in the game. Venture into the ruin. No treasure? Nah.
Strange. This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come from the Sonora Sphere itself?
Didn't think there would be ball pucks here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind sparing a few for me? The road ahead will not be an easy one.
What
Eh.
exactly happened here?
Should have waited for the dialogue.
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trials and was crowned by the Order. A day when belief burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinasita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat.
Okay,
just
let's wait for
outside
the dialogue to
seminary.
end.
It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonorosphere's interior.
Sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartathia's doing, but, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide. I can sense the conflict within you, the temptation to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself, for now. For the Threnodian knows where the heart is weakest, and it is there it strikes the hardest.
Oh my god.
Of course, it's never too late to place your trust when the evidence is clear. But now is not the time, is it?
Yeah, access my menu. But
The tides have whispered of your
oh,
arrival.
it's maxed out. Resealing modes with 20%. Things will give 6% havoc damage for 10 seconds, stacking up to 2 times. Crit rate. Whispers of Siren. Okay, dialogue over. Let's go.
Who will sink into the depths, sleep, in the whispers of silence, call from the abyss, to crash forth in fury. Why not savor this,
At least the forte doesn't disappear. No treasure? Damn. Have infinite liberations.
Sink into the endless deep. Suffocate.
I still don't know how to use your kit, but it's fine. I don't have her yet anyway. Oh.
The gateway into the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere. And who can wield the Sword of Divinity but a Blessed Maiden?
And me.
But you said you left yourself a message saying that the maiden was dead.
That's why I sought aid from the other Sentinels. It's a shame they all refused. Luckily, you've brought me a new hope.
Actually, it looks like an Elden Ring area. Light chests found. There's no enemies though. Oh, so that's it field.
At your disposal. Iron graft you knew.
Climax of the show! A little mishap. Perfect finale. More passion. Brad salutes you.
Summon Sacerdos. Capitanus. I'll get it next time. It's fine. Just wanted to try it. Oh, we have these things again. It's like old times. Okay, now I'll do the explorer. Wait, I see a chest over there. I see you. No use hiding.
Is there anything of interest? Diminish. In war with time.
Epic shot. Nice try. Listen carefully. Ah, the scent of history. You earned it. You keep it.
Okay, one more.
The compass points.
There it is.
This way.
What the heck? It's not very well hidden. Okay. Monet. I've seen this part. I did watch some streamers play. So I can get the asteroids and stuff.
Laureate, you have come. Greetings. I'm Cartathea, and you are?
Cantarella Phasalia.
Phasalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers. This must be the sword of divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
It's a pretty big
You
sword.
shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it? The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear.
Oh, I did resonate with her. Damn.
If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Threnodian's resonator, nor that you ate its cause.
Huh?
Nanny.
This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Threnodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
Oh my god.
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are two other swords. The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia.
Is this like the one in the...
Yes. Did you see them too? Placing the three swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Threnodians' doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Oh my
Lady
god.
Maiden,
It's... They're bouncing.
Please, Cartathea would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
Oh my god. It's jittering.
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap. If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry. Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
What you said to Cardathia back there?
Rather effective on someone of her personality.
Oh, I can't go
Wouldn't you
outside.
agree?
I'm being gate kept.
First to the treasure!
You're gatekeeping me. That's crazy. We're flying. Oh my god, the vertigo.
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too.
Oh, hello, controller.
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground. Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone. It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Awkward pause. The translation thing, I think. I got turbine again. Turbine. Turbine.
Wind guide me.
Yeah, let's explore upstream. It's fine. Winds of the past. It's a giant elevator.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
I'll go with Cartier. I'll go with Cantarella first. I'll be first.
Isn't Abby living inside your tacit mark?
Well then, the 2 of you go on ahead.
I've already watched this. But I'm holding hands. Holding hands together.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers?
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the Sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
Oh my god.
We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon.
I've already watched
A
that
few
part.
details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
It's Jungle Log Jam from Enchanted Kingdom.
Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
Why is your sight like that, actually?
Wind guide me.
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first Dark Tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the Dark Tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
God, not the puzzles.
If the Threnodian created the Dark Tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More Dark Tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Nice, nice. Easy. Oh, the Roman market divides to purify them. Oh, it's like the old style.
The vines are remnants of the Dark Tide. Foam won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and find a way to clear the path.
Up, 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 up. God, the feet. Feet
This
pics.
calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
AC gravity enabling access to unreachable areas. Oriented sideways. Oh my god, not the puzzles.
I sense your weakness. No hesitation. Strike from the shadows.
Oh, I can't switch to Garderia.
An unexpected discovery. Break.
Sagittario. Oh, I see something.
Remnants of the past.
Remnants of the past. Can I just climb there? I can. Shit. It's a pig. Nisimono.
Leave it to me. Strike. Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance. I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps. Strike from the shadows.
Capitanus. Oh, there's still more here.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness. Cherish every gain.
I don't see anything else. Let's do it. Maybe they're upside down.
It's turning. Rotate the
Rover
gravity
inverted.
calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Leave
No,
it to me.
it's an event.
Hopefully this helps. Bad timing.
Ow. Actually hurt.
One more time. Moment of resonance.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
Cherish every gain.
You can oh my god, there's a timer. No way. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, wait. Need to redo this. Okay, this one first. Right. Oh my god. Oh wait, it's down here. What the heck? Got him.
Sounds like Foam's getting impatient. Let's head back.
It's very tedious though. Yurai! Oh no, it's another drop. Never mind.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing
I'll
out of the
just search
ordinary.
that next time.
I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You've helped a lot. Don't worry about that for now. Another water rise is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I already had that before. The overworld, right? Where's Cantarella though? Maybe they're not accessible yet. There's supposed to be portraits in this one. You've left the quest area. What the heck? Can I climb this statue? Anything here, sir? It looks like there should be treasure here. Oh, it's a dragon.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness.
Glacial Drake.
Strike from the shadows.
Arrow Drake. Is there an award? 40 astrites. 55. No. Winds of the Pass. Okay. And the first night in Avaleo. Complete Echo Challenge Flight once. Treasure spot. Easy. Can't open it yet. Okay. Oh, I got him. Okay. Thanks. The Cerdos. This is the Irvine. Oh my god. Who sleeper? That's fine. I want to stream this.
An unexpected discovery. By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city? But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too.
I thought it was gonna go on for a bit. Oh. Is that a treasure I see? Treasure chest? No.
Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here.
Try to clear all dark remnant statues at once.
There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
The gravity calibrator.
Remnants of the past.
Oh, I see a treasure chest over there. I'm gonna get it. Oh, I can. Heck. I got sent to the Shadow Realm. Wait a minute, this is a different area. What the heck? Or did I get inverted? I think I got inverted. This is a healing area. What happened? The heck?
That's it. A tacitite device.
Okay.
Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance. No hesitation.
This should do the trick.
Hopefully this helps.
I dodged that, I swear. Oops.
Bad timing. Leave it to me.
There's more? No way.
Strike. Hopefully this helps. The end has come.
I guess the gravity switched when I went off the map.
Seems like a new discovery.
It is upside down.
You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark.
Hooray! Alright, let's invert the thing again. I want to get this chest before I leave. I can't? Damn.
Wind guide me.
No. But I can't open it upside down. Okay. I'll do it next time.
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. And that's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation?
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
That's it? No more dialogue? Okay, wait. Tutto mate.
Remnants of the past.
Remnants of the past. Wait, there's something down there. God. Okay.
I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am,
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that, I'll still remember the girl who cared enough to worry about me.
Strike from the shadows!
Boop, 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 boop.
Leave it to me.
No hesitation. The hour is upon us.
Electro Drake. I like how they're not really driving the boat. They're just sitting with their hands on their laps. It's an autopilot. It's a Tesla car. Tesla boat. Is that a balloon? Am I tripping? I think they're balloons. Is there confetti? What's going on?
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, Foam.
Rumbles. Ah, the time skip.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
It was flashing before my eyes.
Well, you seem to be in perfect shape to me.
What the fuck? You should have shown
But
the
if you
face.
say so, I can offer you a strong elixir. Care to give it a try? Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
Oh, damn. Okay. Thank you. I wonder if the other options would also say that. I mean, give me nutrient blocks. Hello, Ishay. How are you? Follow the marker next to the ballista. Oh my god. Imagine playing MOBA, I know, right? Couldn't be me. Laki ng update? Ano ba kalaki? 30 gigabytes, right? Or something. Entering the transfer to change direction of gravity. Oh my god. Ano nangyari? Where the heck am I? Sabi na Leo. Nakita ko naglalaro ka ng ano ah. You were playing Repo. Ako lang yata yung walang Repo eh. Everyone's playing Repo. Teleport ulit ako. Like. Hindi ko pa nakukuha si ano eh. Hindi ko pa nakukuha si Cantarella.
What will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal? It's best we prepare ourselves.
Saan hindi pwedeng gamitin si ano? Hindi pwedeng gamitin si Katatsia. Okay. Another door. Kumpasa na naman. Ay, hindi pala. Okay.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity.
Okay.
Fleur-de-Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One, will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
Familiar girl.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden Fleur-de-Lis. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
The Master is a Threnodian or the Sentinel. Thanks for the lurky, Shay. It actually changed yung messages.
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here. Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion!
Lurk muna while playing Little Bit Ken. Ah, okay, okay. Nakasali ka pala doon. Sorry. Hindi ko alam. Eh, have fun, have fun.
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
Giant blue ball. talking about?
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal has something to do with it.
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big Gigantor back in Jinjo.
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Mic.
Why would it do that?
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardathia, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
Hello, Shiki. Did you get Cardathia? Not Cardathia. Cantarella? Oh, confused kasi lang dalawa. Naming C yung pangalan eh.
Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us. Huh?
But I didn't see the dark tide.
I'm still accumulating Nastrites and the
That
gifts
is
of
all I can
giving.
remember.
Okay. Pero 5 days pa yun, di
Is
ba?
that what you saw?
Then I'm gonna let Master Maggie do the pulling. Okay,
You
okay.
witnessed it as well, Cantarella.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the Sonorosphere.
Oh my god.
I believe this is
big.
where we should rest.
They're
We'll
so
wait
big.
until sunrise.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. Boy, it's so cramped in here.
Be transparent, isn't she a bit too lumpy? May could be. Although I don't know. Is she
Let me be there for every...
bigger than
Understood.
Let me...
Tachi? Or parehas pa sila? I think parehas lang sila, right?
Maybe not.
I think yung difference lang is yung center. Parang like si Cantarella. Oh my god. Or we're talking about Buba. Cantarella's go towards outside, if you get what I mean.
Let me be there for...
Perfect weather
Taochi
for a
kasi like
walk today.
medyo huddled together, right?
Maybe not.
Maybe it's because of the clothing, I guess. Pero more to the center si Taochi eh, compared kay Cantarella, if you get what I mean. Men.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Is it true that the Phasalia family was one of the factions that started the conflict in that stained glass?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact. That was a long time ago. After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and the Thessalius gradually withdrew from the public eye.
Is this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
No. The reasons for the Thessalia family relinquishing their pride and enduring disgrace are far more intricate than that.
See, they're so far apart.
What do you mean?
I hit with 35k Astra, it's nice.
Long
I'm
ago,
poor.
Turvin was actually given to the Thessalia family by the first Primus, Napoli II. When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Thessalias that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, there was no sanctuary, only a battlefield filled with darkness and suffering. The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity, but the seductive whispers of the Threnodian, casting a lure for puppets to bite. As I told you before, Leviathan is a Threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague. You see, it requires a puppet to carry its voice. The
Natalia's
Sentinel
attack animations are hella
realized the
beautiful.
Threnodian's
Yeah.
plots,
Na
and as the first
power
dark
creep na naman yung
tide
attack
was launched as a
animations.
hasty reaping of Raguna and the Sentinel.
Pati yung menu eh. Have you
To
seen that?
save Raguna from the grim fate brought by the dark tide, the Sentinel
May animation
split
si
a
Cantarella sa
portion of
menu
their
eh.
power and entrusted it to Napoli II. This power allowed him to imbue the echoes with the strength to repel the tacit discords and purify the dark tide.
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yeah, may
Yes.
animations na siya.
The other part was kept
He's the only
inside
one
Turvin.
so far.
It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the Threnodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel into the form you see today.
If what you're saying is true, the first Primus should have been on Imperator's side. Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart, caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Threnodian and the Sentinel. Within the body they now shared. The Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodian's influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his own people.
Maybe update nila po
In
yan
the
to be
end,
applicable sa lahat
during that
ng
private
Resonator.
meeting,
Let's
he
see.
confessed the truth to the head of the Thessalias and begged for release.
Oh,
So
damn.
that's why he passed so abruptly.
The Thessalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts, waiting for the right moment to act. Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
You were pretty harsh on Cardathia.
Before I learned of those record secrets, I had only seen her from afar, heard tales of her accomplishments. While I would be willing to believe she stands with humanity, the more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more I must.
早上好，中国！现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度与激情中，冰淇淋。
Not the whispers I hear in the dark.
Hello, Chatsu. How are you? Malurk, papa time out muna ako kala Master G and Professor Mikey. Okay, have fun. Asarin mo lang sila, I guess. Bing chilling, yes. Hindi ka na na-update yung ano ko.
Now, what could you possibly want with?
Oh, she's not talking.
A trivial experiment. A test designed to find those with the strongest wills and force them into resonating with Turvin. Yet after trying for so long, all we got was the answer, the maiden is dead.
I don't think she wants to continue this conversation. Better to stop pressing.
Yes, that's the companion story, huh?
Now what could you possibly want with me at a time like this? Well, I don't intend to wait around either.
Are you going to search those areas we passed before alone?
The more clues, the better, don't you think? Oh, and take this. Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Phasalia family packs her own food.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
Oh, may pangi. Coba. His energy 28%. 2 pieces of perfectly baked crispy bread are stuffed with a blend of carefully seasoned seafood. And there's no more dialogue. Talk to Cartethia. Cartethia. Where's Cartethia? Oh, there she is. It's like a dating game
Is there
now.
anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember. It is paradise.
I take it you don't mean that in a good way?
It is a place where sickness, hunger, sorrow, despair, and dullness of heart cease to exist. There, deacons sing eternal hymns. From a literal standpoint, this line describes the dark tide perfectly. In the beginning, the dark tide would claim only the areas it touched, assimilating all life as its vanguard to clear the way for its spread. The dead, they would grow mouths and sing hymns, day and night. They didn't need eyes or ears, for their purpose was to spread blindness and madness. Even those who did not believe were drawn irresistibly to the Leviathan's creed, and for those already deceived, it was all but inevitable. When a soul is corrupted to its core, it will sing hymns without end on its sleepless journey to merge with the dark tide. And when every faithful soul has returned to paradise, the land consumed by the dark tide will begin its pilgrimage, drawn by darkened skies, spreading its gospel to wherever it lands next. The final act of the dark tide is the journeying paradise.
Is this the future you saw after coming into contact with the dark tide?
Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can. That was its name before it became a sonorosphere. This seminary, built on an island, was not just a place of learning, but also a sanctuary for raising dragon echoes.
What did they teach?
And it's a massive lore dump.
The Order's scriptures, geography, history, and combat skills.
Shouldn't a seminary focus more on cultural arts?
This was a seminary reserved only for resonators, so naturally, their talents were put to more practical use. Besides, the doctrine of salvation emphasized the importance of combat. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can. The Sword of Discord, Hogness, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltier. I can't remember anything else about Hogness. But as for Haltier, it was my former blade. How did it end up being one of the swords that can break the seal?
Perhaps we'll know once we find it.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember. It's safer this way. You should get some rest. We'll be counting on you again tomorrow.
Oh. Okay. There's no food. Oh no, Abby's gonna die.
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess. Listen, I figured something out about that frequency.
Want a spoiler? I've
It's
already
not
spoiled
a
myself
single
actually.
frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like a piece of cookie.
Everything
that's been
appeared on
crumbled
my
in with
YouTube.
everything else. Which is why it's so hard to get a
My
good
YouTube
bite.
is full of spoilers.
To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't. But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
Kasi ito
You might
yung
encounter something
mga
similar
ganito
at the
yung
next two
hindi ko alam
pedestals.
eh, like yung additional lore stuff.
Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Kasi hindi naman usually nare-record to mga to eh.
Will do. You can count on me. 100%.
Like yung mga cinematics, right? Daling mga ano yun eh. That's what people record. Oh, okay. Ito I'll show it to you, Ricky.
The tides have whispered of your arrival.
Gumagalaw siya dyan eh. Or is it here? Hindi. Dito yata. I think it's here. I know, she's moving. Iba yung ibang mga resonators, static lang sila. Ayun no. Although, I think nag-loop lang yun. That also happens to other resonators. Pero usually yung eyes lang nila yung gumagalaw, right? May tingin-tingin lang sila. They don't move. Alright, so let's see. Ako kay Carlota, actually. Let's see kay Brand. Does Brand move? Hindi, look. Brand is the latest one, pero nakatayo lang siya dun. Carlota, let's see. Ayan, nakatayo lang si Carlota. He's not moving. Power creep talaga. Menu power creep. Maybe lahat na resonator after ni Cartetia. Ay, ni Cartetia. Ni Cantarella. You call Carlota as you put. Oo nga pala. I know. He's moving. Look. Yeah, gumagalaw siya. Iba yung iba, ganyan lang. Cut Brand. Yung eyes lang na gumagalaw. Ay, hindi. Gumagalaw yung ulo niya a bit. Moves his head a bit. It's moving too much. Carlota, let's see. Ayan, gumagalaw pala siya. Okay, maybe dito lang sequence. Sa resonance chain lang. Maybe. It's moving too much again. Okay, wala na pala. I guess sa resonance chain lang talaga. I saw 65 out of 400 Carlota in YouTube. Winds of the past. Oh, wait. Trophies. I guess I'm not gonna do the companion quest
I
right
thought
now.
I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. But now, here I am dealing with you. Since you're all here, how about a morning stroll? Struggle.
Actually, hindi ko pa rin alam kung paano gamitin si Carlota.
They're a lot feistier than before.
What the fuck? There's more?
Need help?
Silence. Hey.
Gotta go now because my eyes are closing on their own. Have a good rest of the evening. Okay, thanks for dropping by,
So,
Kiki. You sleep well.
None shall whisper.
well, this is where our paths must part.
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds 2.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
No,
Such
Cantarella.
concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return.
Don't leave me,
Mind if
Cantarella.
I take Turvin?
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
I just might ring you up once things are settled.
Damn, she just left me like that. Oh well, sanay now. I'm used to that.
If only I could still fight.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect.
Oh my god, please move. What the heck? I'm stuck at the corner. At the side. What's going on?
The waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords. Hogness should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You don't remember from your exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt.
Damn. First I knew word. Night the Isle says. The beast will stay on. It's patterns have been. Okay.
Sounds like they're talking about one of the 3 major belief systems, the faith of unity. I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move.
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway. There's no point in finding Hogness if we can't repair the waterway. At that distance, we should take a wing ray.
I'll have to guide it.
Hold on tight. Don't go falling off.
Oh, no enemies yet? Okay.
It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use.
Cardathia, grab on tight.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Approach the Statue of Divine Justice.
That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Help me guide the wing raid to the top of the statue.
Up, 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 up. Hold on, guys. I'm just checking some. Hold up. Hold up. Wait. Otomate kudasai. Okay.
Of course. But what do you have in mind?
I'm actually getting the sleepers. I'm gonna end at 11. Maybe I should just play off stream. Oh, that's a very short cutscene. I really didn't have enough sleep. That's why I'm yawning.
Is this really okay?
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
I just finished this puzzle. Done. Yeah, from
Are these the so-called dragons?
so-called dragons.
Is that a problem?
The last one was bigger.
Which last one?
Gehenna. Ever heard of it?
I used to write it.
Give me the treasure box.
Cherish every gain.
It's Hogness. There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed. We can use it to reorientate ourselves.
Okay, you know what? I'll just continue this next time. Getting the sleepers. Pretty short stream again, but I've been I thought I had the motivation to stream again after playing Lies of P. It's gone again. I don't know what to do anymore. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to pack it up, boys. We shall see. Thanks for dropping by, Shiki, Chatsu, Ishii, and